So just a part two to the module this week. I wanted to spend just a little bit of time going over the discussion questions for this module. You're going to be reading articles 16 and 17, and it's really important for this discussion post that you not only read the articles, but that you've read the text chapters on prejudice, discrimination, and attitudes. And that you also watch all the videos. So those are the ones in Revel, as well as the ones that I posted up above here, including the crash video. And I say this because you cannot accurately and adequately answer the questions unless you've done all of that. Okay, so if you take a look at question number 1, you're going to be using the information that you read in the articles and in the chapters and watched in the videos, specifically the IAT video, to answer the claim that someone might have that says they are not prejudiced. So if someone said they're not in the least bit prejudiced, how could you answer that? According to research, why is that not true? Okay, so here's where you need to back up what you say and support what you say by citing the information that you read. So again, you want to make sure that you're clear on how to cite correctly in APA format. If you need to refresh your memory, there is the Cite as you write document, which I've posted in the Start Here menu. I notice most of you are citing correctly, some of you still not so much. So, it's a very simple one-page document that'll show you what to do, that you really need to be doing that, or else you're going to be getting points off for not citing correctly. But aside from that, other most important thing is really integrating in what you're reading and what you're viewing in the videos into your response. So on question number 2, then, we get into how optimistic or pessimistic are you that prejudice can be eliminated from society. Now, this is your opinion. What do you think? But then you also want to back it up with, well, what does research show? Okay, because it's fine to have an opinion on things, but there's actual research that says, what is the chances, or what are the chances of prejudice being eliminated from society? Like, is that likely? Is that not likely? And why? So here's again where you're going to be citing information from what you read to give an educated opinion to this question. Specifically, then, how can people overcome prejudice thinking? So again, you're going back to the research and looking at, well, what studies have been done to reduce prejudice, and how successful were they? What tactics were used? Here's where you tie in concepts that you've read in the readings that speak directly to this question. And think here is where you're going to be including what you watched in the crash video. There was some really great examples of individuals, because the crash video follows the lives of various different people, and you'll see how their lives intersect and intertwine throughout the video. But it shows you how each person in that video had their own biases, had their own prejudices, and how they ended up linking up and playing off of one another. You can cite those examples. You can cite them by the character's name or the actress's names. However you want to do that is fine, but I want to see you integrating in that video. So this is going to take, a little bit of work. Make sure you save some time. And as you're responding to other people's posts on this discussion, remember to make those very thorough. Okay, these shouldn't be 1 to 2 sentence answers to what people are writing. You want to read something someone's writing and really craft a thoughtful response. Try to add in anything they were missing. Extend the conversation or the dialogue. What could they have said? Or did you have a different take on a concept than what they said? Did you remember reading something that spoke to what they said, but they didn't mention it? You could add that in. So your responses to other people should also be showing me that you did the readings, that you're citing and you're supporting your comments. as you go. So you want to really be doing that in those responses, not just in your original response to these questions. So I think that adequately covers the discussion. Again, if you haven't looked at my feedback from Module 1 discussion, you'll want to do that. I will have your feedback from Module 2 discussion up by tomorrow afternoon. That's Friday. And so you'll want to be looking at the comments that I give you on your grades to these discussions, because that's going to help you know if you're on the right track or not. If you're doing something that could be improved, I usually comment on that. So really good idea to check those out. And for a lot of that, you have to go back into the thread of the discussion to see how did I respond to what you said? Did I make comments on anything that you commented on for other people's posts? So take a look at all of that. Okay, thanks guys. And if you have any questions, please let me know.